One of the earliest discussions I had when I got involved with the film was talking about the style of camera work that would be involved.
Camera? What camera? I thought it was a computer, so there's no rats in the movie, and there are no people either. You know, it's all a model, and the camera's a model, and it works like a real camera.
I kept referring to a tiny rat cameraman, and the idea of it is just if we had someone rat-sized covering these scenes and following Remy around, what would it look like?
When we're moving around with the rats, it's a looser camera. It's like a guy with a steady cam or a guy that's hand-holding a camera rather than pushing a dolly.
Because we still want that camera operator error that would normally be there. We have to put in the flaws, you know, which make it more believable.
Brad felt it was important that the rats felt small, that we felt the proportions of the humans versus the little small rats. Because the rat in the world, in the environment, is rat size and the characters are large, it's hard to compose a shot with a rat and a man. If you want to have a beautiful over-the-shoulder of a rat with this huge man, you know, it's a little tricky.
The more different and separate we can make these two worlds, meaning that of the rats and that of the humans, the more of a struggle it's going to set up for Remy, the more challenge it's going to set up for him to achieve his goal. And so part of that was, I think, shooting him in a way that reinforced his scale to the human world. For instance, when he falls in through the skylight and he's, you know, panicked, and we see him underneath the water and looking up at LaRousse coming in and putting dishes in the sink there. And LaRousse is this big, huge, and even like distorted through the water figure. And it's like ominous and a little intimidating because now we're taking on Remy's point of view here.
When we were in Paris, we were pretty mindful of trying to get photo reference of things that would not appear in books. I was always with my camera down at street level trying to get what these different rat point of views might look like and what the textures might look like.
One of the things that's going to tell us that Remy is small is to have the background be softer when we're closer to Remy. Your depth of field gets progressively narrower the closer to the lens you get. So anytime we're in medium to close-up shots of Remy, we are mimicking the way an actual lens would be filming a real rat. Without the audience knowing why, it tells the audience this guy is small. And it goes against what the computer naturally wants to do. It wants to have everything in focus. The ideal thing for the computer to do is really oftentimes at odds what we want the computer to do. People think that computers make filmmaking easy. You know, for everything that they make easy, they make other things really hard. So, you know, we're still at this very friendly war with the computer.